Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with the 6th day of historical battles, and today we have a glorious 1212 AD battle for you today, as we have the second battle of Kosovo, which is fought in 1448 between the Crusader-led army of Hungary, and they're facing the Ottoman army here today, or the Ottoman Empire, I should say, as they have carved out an empire in Europe and Anatolia, and they have recently, 4 years ago, conquered huge swathes of the Balkans at the Battle of Varna, and now Hungary is here for revenge after that battle and is here to lead another crusade against the Ottomans and try and kick them once and for all out of Europe. And here at Kosovo, over a 3-day battle, the Ottomans were victorious. But is that going to be the same outcome today, or are we going to see a Crusader-led victory? We will find out in this 1212 AD historical battle, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy it thoroughly. And as we have a charge here with Yaya Spearman from the Hungarian cavalry here. This is a light shock cav though, so how great a charge this will be, I do not know. As you can see there, cavalry coming in already, trying to do what damage they can. We also have looks like some some Hanzari over here getting involved in a bit of a fight against some swords and some cav here. Swords also coming in from the Wallachian armies, but the Moldavian, sorry. We have Moldavia, we have Wallachia, and we also have Hungary here today, all getting involved. All these nations affected by the Ottoman increased authority in the region, and they do not like it. You can see here already this light cav taking a lot of damage though, and same with this one over here, another light cav here. Not doing a great amount of damage to the units they charge as well. We have like light axes here engaged now with spears. Just some spears from Moldavia. Don't know how great they're really going to do. Shock, like axes against spears. We know that like shock does really well against spears, so I would imagine that axes will do the same. You can see here they are losing ever so slightly. But yeah, so we have the Moldavians on this flank over here. We have Hungary in the middle, and then over on the far side already we have Wallachia as well getting engaged. They are losing some units here and there as well. The Ottomans bring up some Yaya spears to support their very strong. What have they got here? They've got this is the Delhi cav, but they have a really strong cav here in a moment if I can find it. Rumilate Scipii. Anyway, they have Scipii cavalry. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, the cav here on this flank here, not that great to be honest for the Ottomans. This could definitely be beaten quite easily by the Wallachians, that is for sure. You can see here we have also got some light shock infantry going in against light spears. This should also be an easy fight for the Moldavians. They should be able to do pretty well in this fight here. These guys literally have clubs with like spikes coming out of them. It's awesome. Yes, if you're enjoying seeing these historical battles and enjoying seeing 1212 as well on the channel, I would like to see some more. Do remember to leave a like, subscribe from around here, and a comment to show support. And yeah, hopefully this battle is as well as the last one. I showed the first battle of Kosovo off well over a year ago, I'd say now, and yeah, it got a really good response. Those guys really enjoyed it. People seem to have good responses. A bit of critiquing as well, which is always fine. Everything can be critiqued and improved. But yeah, it seems like you guys really enjoyed that the first scenario of the Kosovo battle, and now we're going to see the second one in a scenario battle. We've got Mercenary Hussars here sneaking in against these Surlak Guard archers. Really nicely played there by the Wallachian player. And over on this side, it seems like Moldavia right now is getting absolutely pummeled by Ottoman forces. We can see lots of cavalry coming out of here. Bela Bay bodyguard with medium hybrid cav as well. We might have to see these Boiari go in. They might have to charge in against the hybrid cav, or may not even bother. They have spears right in front of them. They may just give up, but they are kind of making grounds here. They are breaking cav here, which is always good with their general. Pole arms as well coming up. I'm about to see light shock as well go in, but it's absolute chaos in here. Seems like they're making some headway. The Yazab swords here breaking. Both sides, by the way, have a bit of a camp with fortifications around. Both sides have war wagons, and we have gunners and stuff like here. And over on the other side, the Ottomans now also have war wagons in their roster, and they also have plenty of Ottomans. Seen lots of lots of Ottomans, lots of Janissaries, I should say. Janissary, Bilman, with the Sultan. We have lots of Janissary archers and hybrid and gunners as well. So I imagine that's when the Janissaries will come up. Will be the late game. Be thrown in, or maybe when it's too little too late and they'll just defend that war wagon area. Who knows? That'll be cool to see. Whoever wins the land battle is basically going to be fighting the side with the war wagons. see here, we've got Janitry shock infantry already on their way up, actually. These guys getting into combat, chopping through these Kitani here. And we're also seeing, looks like, I thought these were Janitry as well because they can form square, but the Solar Guard Archers can also form square in their bow formation. It's kind of cool. I would just like to say it does not stop any cavalry charges. They will still run through those guys. We've got some Axemen over here from Hungary as well going in. A lot of bright units here. We'll turn it around. There you go. And the shininess disappears. And they are cutting through these Ottomans. Always nice to see. Yeah, these shock infantry doing what they need to do, but spears here breaking for Moldavia, which is never a good sign. They are breaking Baltic Guard. These swords here for the Hungarians are also getting surrounded. There's absolute chaos down here. Hungarians trying to just make some sort of headway in the line. I mean, if anywhere, this is where they're going to break through, it seems, for the Ottomans. But the Ottomans still have plenty of cav over here. Looks like they are sending a general over. A general for Moldavia is starting to lose here. But yeah, with the arrival of Hungarian knights on this side, we are seeing a change in power on this flank here, that is for sure. Hungary in the middle seems like he's doing just fine. It seems like the Crusaders are actually turning it around in several areas. It's looking good at the moment. But yeah, as you can see here as well, it seems like after the initial success here by the Ottomans on this flank, they are getting overstretched and they're not able to support their cavalry, and now their infantry is going in and just getting annihilated. Azab swords going in here. These guys are going to be having a tough time here against, looks like, dismounted Katana, no, Mozneni. And also a very good infantry unit for Wallachia. Wallachia, I imagine, has these, they've got the Black Guardsmen, which are a pole arm unit, but I'm pretty sure they have bows as well. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Black Guard Archers, actually. They are a hybrid unit, which are over here. Yeah, the Black Guard Archers, hybrid unit, which are really, really good. And you can see, like, the Hungarian Knights now arriving is certainly helping out. I thought they were arriving from back here, but they are not, to be honest. Nothing's moved from back here, seems like. They're quite happy with just their defense here. It looks like maybe the Ottomans might be forced back on their defense. They have their guns here, their bombards. They need to be careful to keep them safe. As you can see, they are starting to form like a bit of a defensive position here. They've got their halberdiers ready, their Baltic Guard as well in the line. These boys are ready to go. But yeah, initially a really rough start for the Ottomans. Really, really rough start. Looks like history could be recreated here. But, I mean, there's still plenty of time in the battle. There's still over 20 minutes to go. This is a long-ass battle. There's plenty of time for the Ottomans to turn around. All it requires the Ottomans is to kill a few generals of the Crusader army, and that could quickly change this battle. And what we've got here, Despot Spears. So these are like some Bulgarian troops that are now serving a new master, serving the Ottomans. They're fighting the Pavi Spears of the Hungarians down here. They're doing their best, that is for sure. You see here we have got some, looks like some Italian polearms here that are fighting for the Ottomans, those traitors to Christendom. They are doing their best. You can see here as well, General going in, absolutely annihilating the shock infantry. Shock infantry did so well in his earlier fights, now getting annihilated by a general unit there. I mean, yeah, he's not going to be surviving much of that, and that's what they're going to need. They're going to need some great cavalry charges here. Seems like they're sort of turning around here. This is looking a bit more even now all of a sudden. But yeah, I mean, the cavalry now coming in. What we've got here, this must be like Moldavia's general here. He's just charged straight in. Moldavia does some great shield designs, by the way. I love like their shield shape as well. Looks really cool. They're cutting down these Ottomans right now. I mean, the Ottomans still in the fight though in a few areas. I mean, this is not a good fight here for the Ottomans. I mean, I say that they're winning, but yeah, against halberdiers, you never usually want to go against halberdiers. But strangely, they're winning this one with their Janissary infantry. Not sure how, but yeah, they are beating polearms with shock infantry. Usually a fight you don't take on. Might require a unit to go in. We're seeing some halberdiers here as well. Let's go into combat. They need to maybe think about going in and engaging these halberdiers here. We've got, yeah, they've got like shock infantry all the way back here. I guess trying to get in amongst the archers. I don't know. But they need to stay together to the allied forces of the Crusader army. They don't want to start being separated, because that's what I feel like the Ottomans have done a little bit. And they're paying the price for it. But in small areas like this, the Ottomans can get a few gains with shock infantry. They can do well. But yeah, they're actually retreating at the wrong time. They're literally about to break this halberdier unit. And that just looks like a real missed opportunity there. Seeing a dismounted Katani here and some polearms squish this halberdier unit of the Ottomans. That's going to get kicked out. They might also break. I mean, there is about to see a general die here. That is not a good sign. Moldavia, I mean, in fairness, Moldavia was nearly spent And you can see here we also have a general command about to die here. Moldavia looked like he was almost spent, and I think that might be that Ottoman general has died. So they had a trade there on this flank. That's always good. Never a good sign. And you can see here, look at this. We just got Saxon militia halberds and various other like spears getting broken in the center, and the Ottomans now are like in control of the center, and they're about to flank so much and hit hard into the sword unit here, charging these guys down with a general unit here. And this is detrimental. You can see here mass rout going on. All these spears breaking 120 men. That one's breaking 60 in fairness. But yeah, these spears here wavering. They're quaking in their boots. They know they're next on the list for that general to charge into them. And Hungary's centre is all of a sudden gone. And yeah, with the introduction of things like the gunners of the Ottomans coming up there, starting to turn this one around. Saxon militia halberds have returned. But it seems like Wallachia on this flank here doing really good work. He's causing all sorts of problems. He actually is the only one leading the charge right now. Black Guardsmen, they need to get their halberds down. Get your halberds down, boys. You're just running into halberds right now. You're dying. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. I mean, they got a general in here, the Void Bodyguard. What we got over here as well, Hungarian Knights. Yeah, they're still trying to get in, trying to cause as much damage as possible. We have a general in here as well. The King of Hungary himself has ridden into battle. I think both Hungarian armies are led by a King of Hungary. But yeah, they're going in, just making sure to run down these gunners, doing what they can. I don't know if they have any ammo left, these bombards, but they're just doing what damage they need to. Yeah, they're probably losing a lot of men on this, but they're charging into the general here, the Beyblade. I don't know how you say it. It's certainly not Beyblade. Beyla Bey. I mean, they might kill him. I don't know where he is, but they're going to lose their King of Hungary as well by the looks of it. I can see the King of Hungary. He is here. And he looks like, yeah, I mean, he's routed his opponent. But he's about to be routed himself. You see, the Sultan has actually ridden out of his fortification. Out of here. And we're actually seeing some Janissaries as well leave the safety of the fortifications. They're coming out. Some Janissary gunners coming out. They're like, right, we want to get involved in this action. And you can see they kind of need it. I mean, I think we're also seeing the introduction of, yeah, here we go. Hungary's bringing up his reserves. Here they come. They look glorious. Hungary actually has some really nice armored units. I mean, these pole arm units as well in their, like, black uniforms. Oh, beautiful. I wonder where the other King of Hungary is. Oh, he's literally not far ahead of his army. Okay, so he's coming up. They are probably just thinking we need the extra cav. There is also a Hungarian knight here, causing us many issues as possible. We've also got a little, like, oh, actually, I say little, it's a fresh unit, it's a medium shock cav unit here. These guys, I mean, maybe they could deal with the heavy shock here of the Ottomans. They need to keep this occupied. They need to do something. I mean, maybe the, look, the Hungarian Knights got this general way away from his army. He's in real trouble. But they are also breaking the Saxon militia once again. That's hard to say very quickly. There you go. In go the Saxon militia. Jeez, I'm struggling saying that really, really quickly. But they break on instant impact, and there you go. Looking, they got some more of those militia halberds in behind. You can see I avoided saying the S word because I struggled as like hell. But yeah, you can see it looks like with the loss of a few generals as well, some Ottoman units are starting to break. Gunpowder as well, not doing any benefits for them. But yeah, so they are going to retreat. But obviously, the side that defends obviously going to get the advantage of is wagons. While the, these ones are just wasted in fairness. Because the Hungarians have done so well, you kind of wasting them because they're just back here. But I'd rather be in Hungary's position that I'm attacking these war wagons than I'd be the one losing them. I want to win the game. I don't care about getting my wagons into action. But I think the wagons may have a pretty weak or poor range. So you could just try and shoot down generals or like halberds or shock infantry with your army if you wanted to. And I think you could avoid the wrath of these war wagons. I'd also, more importantly, be trying to take out this general back here. Like, take this guy out, and we're about to see him get charged, I think. I mean, he's active, he's winded. They definitely have the advantage to do the Hungarian king here. And he's a silver chevron against a bronze chevron. That's never a good sign. Also seeing that little Hungarian unit out here that has just routed the more heavily armoured cav of the Ottomans, I believe. I don't know exactly where the Ottoman cav ran off to, but it's run off somewhere. Might still be in there all dying, actually. That's always a good sign. And the Ottoman general may end up running up to the war wagons, you never know. But yeah, it seems like what we're seeing here, we're seeing Ottoman general go in. I mean, actually, no, this is mercenary hussars run in to just mix up and get in with the confusion of those Ottoman gunners there, those janissaries. It looks like the general may just run into polearms if he's not careful. He's very careful there. These are halberdiers of Moldavia. They don't have a general, but still, they are halberdiers all the same. We've got some more heavy polearms here from Hungary. These guys coming up. Yeah, with the fresh Hungarian reserves coming on their way, they are going to be very much needed. We've got handgunners here. They're really, really tough units. Got some late archers as well. We're actually seeing a cavalry unit in here. You can see the Hungarian knights sacrifice themselves to try and get infantry in to try and pin down this general. If they can get this general, then they're in a really good position. There'll be no Ottoman generals left this side of the battlefield. I think the other one is still avoiding the general back there of Hungary. But yeah, they need to maybe try and get him into the fight. Get this Sultan just into more of the fight. They need to just shoot him down. Shoot this general down as much as possible. He's lost 20 bodyguard. Do with losing a few more. I mean, Despot Spears wavering and breaking, that's always a good sign. Oh, we've got Nafatoons over here. I didn't even see these myself, but the enemy can't see them either. And oh, this could be dangerous. Look at this. There, yeah, here we go. We're about to see it now. Nafatoon throwers are coming out. They're going to try and charge this. They're going to try and throw at this Vlachian general here. And if they can get him, Vlachia's got a big army left. Like, this general could, I mean, this could be a match-winning throw here. We're about to see. Go on, boys. But I mean, surely Vlachia's seen this. Surely he's seen this. What else can we be doing? Oh! Nafatoons sort of hit. They didn't. Oh, that was a better one. That was a much better throw. In they go. I think they might have, the general might have survived, but he took a mighty pounding from those Nafatoons. It was a worthy try. It nearly worked. They have like 2/3 of their ammo left. They're going to throw in some shock infantry to make sure these guys break properly. The cheeky little Nafatoons down here getting cut down now. With their sorcery and their weapons of destruction. Yeah, they are fully broken now. Don't think they're coming back. Yeah, that's a really sneaky little move that may have pulled off later on. Maybe if the Vlachia moved forward and he left his general back there, but no, it was the prime position to be honest. A little run out, then just throw. Just one more volley, and I think they might have got that general. You know, a real shame. We are seeing artillery for the Hungarians on the way up, though. This is always a good sign. By the way, also Hungary's general did shift away. He's left the Ottoman general back here to do his thing. I guess probably the best thing to do. If he wants to come and fight, let him come and fight. Concerns and crossbows around on him, and he could probably just do. He'll probably get hit pretty hard. Gunners here as well. These guys need to get in loose formations, set up, and just start gunning down some of these troops outside the walls, because they can't get everyone behind this defense. And this also, this defense has got a rear to actually. A bit more well set up than the Hungarian one. The Hungarian one's just a long line. This one's very much more like a camp. But yeah, it's cool that both sides have like an enemy camp. That's really cool. And the Ottomans, I don't think, saw themselves getting into this position. Certainly the Sultan, he's already thinking, we bit off more than we can chew. The Hungarians, they've learned how to fight since Varna. There he is, the Sultan, with his funny hat. Yeah, we now got like the elite janissaries coming up. These guys, it's hybrid infantry here, trying to do what they can. Don't know if they'll win. Don't know if the Crusaders will win this fight. Janissaries are good. And these are the more heavily armored ones. These are the like I don't know exactly Zerhili Nefer. I don't know what exactly that means, but they are a janissary, just more armored. Okay, they are late. No, I think they're both late period. Yeah, they're both late period. You can see here that Vlachia is making his intentions very much like aware to the enemy. He's going to try and flank around, which is not a bad idea. If the Hungarians can just keep a light cordon of troops here and just pin down all of this these missile troops, you'll do okay. But oh, here we go. Look at this. Hungary's general going in against that other Ottoman general. I don't know if he has an army left, this Ottoman general. Like any of those troops over there his. We are seeing shock infantry coming in, I think. Yeah, coming in support of this general is toast. And this is the downfall of yet another Ottoman general. Cut them down, boys. There you go, wavering. And they will break soon. But we are seeing wavering halberdiers over here. They are Moldavia's Moldavia's been going a long time without a general, so that's no surprise there. So I think that might be his last. Oh no, he's got some archers here, but yeah, that is basically his last unit. And it looks like we're about to see a charge from the Ottoman general onto Moldavia's archers. This is risky because not far behind this is obviously the Hungarian general. Would he ride forward and meet this? He may have to. This could be a winner-takes-all move here. If either general can kill the other general off, this could be huge. I mean, yeah, you can see here, it didn't try because Hungary's general is on the way. I mean, he's going to try and bait Hungary's general in. No, Hungary's general is smart enough. Can these crossbows get a volley off? They need to. They really need to get a volley off into this this general here. Oh, he's facing the wrong way. He's taking some casualties, 38. I don't know if he can afford to take another charge. You can see over here, now Wallachia needs to make its push on here. There's got no real range on its side. It's got one shock infantry blocking it. Push in. One war wagon, which isn't even looking at the right angle, but yeah, if they can get in there, they can get a really good move going. I mean, there's now 2,600 Crusaders up against 1,700 Ottomans. It's going to be up against them. The Ottomans have the defenses. They are sending over some Azab archers. These guys not that great. They're not going to stop too much, I don't think. And they are shifting back more in the more janissaries now, but I think the some of these archers are pretty good. Vlach guard archers very good. Vlach crossbows might be alright as well, but the guard archers especially very, very good. They may want to just try and rush and get in there before these archers can get set up. And Hungary also needs to keep the pressure on from his side with what troops he has remaining, which isn't much, but it is something. These gunners, oh, this is rough. To be honest, just shoot the gunners down. Like these light handgunners here, they're just lights. They're not that great. Though, to be fair, they don't look like they're stopping this charge very much either. He might be able to get in among... Yeah, it looks like he's going to get in against the spears. Oh, and they're shooting them in the back. They are actually starting to break these death spots. The Azab archers as well getting routed slowly. They're focusing on these janissaries as well. They're in a very tight formation here. The Ottomans are running out of options. I'd certainly be getting my Black Guard archers into loose formation, and I'd certainly be focusing down these janissary archers. They're like I said, they're lights. They're not going to be hard to kill, like compared to like the these are only mediums, but they're still much easier. The light most than any over here are lights. Seeing as well, gunners coming up on this flank here. Could we maybe get like a general charge or something? Where is the general? He's over here. Maybe could he get in and go after these guys in the back? We'll certainly get the gunners up from Hungary and get prepared to shoot these guys in the back. Haven't seen any shots from the war wagons yet either. Don't know whether they've been told to hold fire or they're just not firing because they haven't got the angle. Yeah, they're trying to focus down these shock infantry, trying to do the damage where it hurts. To be honest, I think if you cripple the Ottomans' range, then you've got a good chance of winning this. Cripple their range, and then you can just charge in with what you have remaining. I mean, yeah, doing more damage to these Ottomans here, doing a really good amount of damage. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the battle. If you have, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. As always, it's very much appreciated. As the gunners firing off here. And if you want to get involved in some of these historical battles and you do not know where to do so, where we do these battles, it's in my Discord. The link's down below in the description. If you want to join to get involved in some scenarios, feel free to do so. If you just want to get involved, just chat Total War or just chat to a nice community, that's also, we're more than happy to have you there. As you can see now, it looks like it's like a bit of a charge. I can hear it. Oh, yeah, the general over here. This is not good. Wallach's general. He's going to charge these gunners. This is really bold. He's wavering. We're seeing the shots now coming from the war wagons, and yeah, this is gonna be the death of Wallach's general, and this could be costly. I don't know how this has quite happened. Wallach's gonna lose his general, and that's gonna do a whole lot of damage to morale. Could see a whole change of fortunes here for the Ottomans at the moment. I mean, they are about to battle each other out here. I mean, Poland versus Poland. Black Guard's been a pretty solid. But yeah, Hungary really needs to push in now. He needs to push in. The pressure's now on Wallachia. He needs to push it in and try and threaten because the Ottomans can't defend both sides. And you can see here, they're actually charging out their shock infantry to take on these light bows. Not a bad idea. Hungary needs to charge in his general, just wrap these guys up, kill them all. And this is the final Moldavian unit, biting the dust. In come the shock infantry of Hungary. They're going to do their bit. And we've got the Look at this, the archers forming square, which is a cool idea, but they're now fighting Blackguard archers in the square. It's also cool. And we're seeing the polearm battle go on over here, and we also have a general actually rear charging swords, and he's routing these Moseneni. The polearms need to really turn. They need to turn and face the general. We've got the Janissaries here battling against Blackguardsmen. This is some elite like polearms on both sides here. The general needs to be really careful, really careful. Like I said though, they need to also turn the remaining archers that they have onto those onto that general. Moseneni archers being routed there. That's not a good sign. And we're seeing more Moseneni archers and Blackguardsmen here being routed. We're seeing some heavy polearms being shifted across. Blackguard archers are winning. Gunners need to maybe just try and do what they can. We've got shock infantry in amongst the gunners. This is really good from the Crusaders. This is what they need to rush. They can break through this easily and get in amongst the camp. They can cause all sorts of problems. And Janissary Billmen trying to do their bit as well. There you go, broken through, and they are in. That could be the final nail in the coffin. We have Janissaries and the general here as well, trying to mop up the Vlachians, but it's going to be close. That's for sure. This last general is like doing what he can, charging into the back of these Blackguard archers. Really good charge. And that actually might break them. Where is Hungary's general? He's over here. He's brought himself all the way around. Really, he should have just been pushing to get inside. If he like just went through these gaps here in the line, he could just get in and just do some damage. Don't care about this guy. This guy should have been focused down by Vlachia. That's on Vlachia to not have killed them off. Killed off this general, but yeah, Hungary just needs to now stop worrying about these archers. Oh, these gunners. Just let the archers chase them down. Let the shock infantry get in there and do some damage. Kill them all. Kill them all, but here we go. More charging from the shock infantry. In come. Yeah, the shock infantry is just going to just silence these archers quickly. Oh, not these archers, these gunners. These Janissaries just getting butchered. The elites of the Ottoman Empire butchered. Seeing some polearms still slowing here. Blackguard archers starting to lose here. Actually wavering. I think that's because of army losses. But we are seeing the King's Bodyguard over here for Hungary. He just needs to charge into anything. He's now the strongest cavalry on the battlefield. He's in a prime position just to charge any shock infantry fancies. You just got to be aware of those war wagons. There you go. Nice charge into the shock infantry here. That should do a lot of damage. Maybe save these crossbows. Hard to say. He's going to just get out of there. Get out of dodge. Probably the smartest thing to do. But also, like I said, get these crossbows. Get them in amongst the fort line. Turn the camp from the Ottomans' defense into their into a tough nut to crack. You could take the war wagons for yourself and just I mean, obviously they won't fight for you, but you could just get inside. You could use the choke points. That'd be handy. That general though, like I said, he needs to just be careful, be safe. Just keep charging a few of these units. You'll be fine. Blackguard archers here, they're losing, which is not good because they have good ammo left. These crossbows, they need to just focus on that general. Focus that general down. Use the archers if you have to as bait. Well, these archers should always be fine. They should be just constantly firing on this general. I think even basic archers at this point can kill this guy. Get the bombard crew up here as well. They could be a pretty handy just meat shield at this point. The Blackguard, oh no, these aren't Blackguardsmen. These are just heavy polearms. Get in there. Gunners as well, they need to all just get in there and just try and get some shots on this general. Break him or kill him, and then the game's over because this is all his troops left. Seeing, yeah, the shock infantry kind of getting a decent charge off there onto the polearms. They kind of hit the angle that they needed to hit.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
Actually getting some pretty good, yeah, these guys are losing. That's not a good sign. But I mean, the battle is starting to turn against the Ottomans, even though they have just routed another shock infantry all the way out here. Like I said, I don't know why they keep leaving isolated units, but this general is now wavering. He's just, and there you go, he's broken. And I mean, it'd be better if he got killed, but that is it. Now this general needs to just charge in. He can kill anything he wants. Rear charge, there's no cavalry threat now. If you're the Hungarian general, you're just super aggressive. Charge into these Janissary archers. Oh, he's charging to the back of the Janissary shock infantry. Also not a bad charge. Cut these boys down. And it seems like the Ottoman Empire is going to be stopped here today at Kosovo. They need to be careful. They don't want to be getting too excited. Yeah, they are on a waver now. War wagons starting to run out of ammo, which is not a good sign either. These pillmen, these brave pillmen, they fought on hard. They got to retreat. They're getting out of there. Don't know where they're going exactly. They're going between the war wagons. Actually, the war wagons kind of getting destroyed a little bit, and they're also out of position. This guy somehow managed to edge forward. But yeah, they're getting focused down. Actually, these guys brutal. Over here, they're the final death throes of the Ottomans taking place. So we've got the general in here as well. He needs to be careful himself. I mean, either side could do a mass rout. I mean, it's more likely at the moment to be the Ottomans. They have less men. They're exhausted. They're surrounded as well. The general is winning decisively. Or slightly, actually, only. I wouldn't know if we pull him out right now. But his Janissary unit should break soon. I don't know why they haven't got the gunners just shooting down this Billman unit. That's the only unit that they could really go for. And they are trying to just rout these war wagons with their fire arrows as well. See here, the Janissaries are actually helping to damage this general. And this general's wavering. Oh, it's close, but it's not going to be enough. The gunners here, just fire into these, into these pole arms. You should do fine. General did break though, but he should return. Oh, you can see the war wagons starting to waver as well. I think they're just getting scared off by the gunners. They're doing damage to them. That's not a good sign. They're also getting attacked, I think, by like a little shock infantry unit. But there you go. Shock infantry did get routed actually, but they have routed the pole arms, and now the shock infantry in here is just routing these war wagons. Not exactly sure how they fight in combat, but they are. Anyway. And yeah, I mean the Billmen actually have returned, but it's just really the war wagons stick out. But that is the Battle of Kosovo, all but over. Oh, these Janissaries return; they just don't know when to quit. But yeah, that is basically the Battle of Kosovo over and done with. And yeah, it seems as though the Hungary is going to win here today. We're going to see history being recreated and changed, unless some of these Janissaries manage to turn around. But I do not think they will. But it was a close one, that is for sure. A really, really close one. These Janissaries are going to get a charge off on the back of these gunners. But how much that's going to help, I don't know. Shock infantry here has finally routed the war wagons. And then that is basically going to be the battle. We'll just fast forward the last few moments. And as you can see, I mean, they're going to get a charge off. They're going to get shot as they come in. These poor Janissaries. Actually, you know what? Doing not too bad. They are actually, doing damage. Killing these guys. But yes, we are just looking at the final throws of the Ottomans. They are literally, I mean, the guys keep returning as well. These gunners, they break and then return. It just takes a long time it seems to break them. I think once the actual final infantry units are broken, they'll go. I'm not entirely sure. Still managed to break another Black Guard archer, but yep, still refusing to break. I guess maybe we're gonna just see the enemy maybe concede, because these war wagons are just hard to kill. I don't know exactly how you kill them or route them properly. And they're actually beating pole arms over there. But there you go, a valiant defeat by the Ottomans. Well, for the Ottomans. Well done to the Crusader armies. They did a really good job. We'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. Well done to all of the players that were involved in this one. This was a super close one. But yeah, as you can see here, we have Sacek was playing as one of the Ottoman armies. He sent this one in. He was playing as like the Ottoman reserves and the Sultan and the war wagons, and he did a really good job. His Sultan getting 385 kills before he fell, 263 kills with his Janissary shock infantry, his Janissary archers getting 108 kills, gunners getting 150, and his war wagons, yeah, getting like 40 odd kills. Then we have God playing as the Ottoman Sultanate as well. Obviously all these players will be, but 133 with his Bey bodyguard. He got 133 pretty well. Shock infantry hit 342. Jeez, insane kills. 191 kills with the Voynich swords, and then he's got his vassal like infantry here, like his Vlastiki, I think it is. 133. Then he's got his Janissary gunners over here. 315 kills for the Janissaries, insane. Then the Vlastela here getting 285. Johnny playing as the Ottoman Sultanate as well. 154 kills with his bodyguard general as well. 92 kills with his halberdiers. His Scipii cav getting 102 kills. But yeah, nothing like too insane. Corrupted Master playing as the final Ottoman army. 234 kills with his general before he fell. His Boltakai guard, I think it is. That's how you say it. 123 kills. 162 kills with the Azap swords. And his Nafsun's only getting 24 kills, but that is it. But there you go. That is all the Ottoman armies. Then we have the Kaiser of the Germans playing as Hungary. 135 kills with his King's Bodyguard. 193 with his axes. His shock infantry. And then he's got 108 with the swords. 131 with this one. 344 kills with the Hungarian Knights. And they all did pretty well. 179. Here's the Greeks playing as Wallachia. 445 kills with his Voivod's Bodyguard. 154 kills with the shock infantry. Then we have 193 kills with his swords. Really well done there. His Blackguard archers, 237 kills. Then the mercenary hussars, 224 kills. Then Jakub playing as the Principality of Moldavia. 188 with his Voivod's Bodyguard. 100 kills with his spears. His polearms, 131. His dismounted Kutani getting 169, but a lot of them did very well actually. His Razig archers getting 151 kills, and his Cav here, his Boyari, getting 201 kills. And then we've got Premsil here playing as the final Kingdom of Hungary. He was playing as the reserve army. 141 kills with his King's Bodyguard, 219 kills with his shock infantry, 119 kills with the handgunners, 125 with this one. His Bombard getting 103 kills, and of his war wagons seeing no action at all. But there you go, guys. That is the second battle of Kosovo. History has been changed. The Ottomans have been stopped in their tracks, and maybe we will see a Christian pushback, maybe even a retaking of Constantinople. We will see. But there you go, guys. That is the battle. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.